monologue, the leather suit, the one diamond piercing? Jesus Christ. What a dooski, Firefly fam. It's your boy FailWhale, and we're watching the last episode of the series. We've got the movie after this one, but that's kind of it. So let's see what's going on today. We have Anara and Mal. There's been a divide. We saved some of our friends from a tyrant. And let's see what's going on today. So as always, guys, don't forget to smack the like button if you've been enjoying. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see what's going on over today in the wild, wild intergalactic west. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Serenity. We've got a little honeycomb shape. Yeah, River's kind of been AFK. What's going on?
The world is ours, you know?
Look at him cozied up.
Naked? Naked, yes. Can you just picture me?
Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. So the feds come?
There were no feds. Until I started singing. No, this is not...
What did you sing?
This is the last episode. This is too sweet. Oh my god, it's wholesome. One of them are dead. Maybe all of them.
I would be there right now.
Does River feel like she's getting replaced?
Fuzzy on the aspect.
Something's afoot this episode. There's a lot of feet being displayed. You know what I'm saying?
They don't cut it off or nothing.
I'm more or less intact. Directing my energy elsewhere.
You mean like masturbating?
I hope you're not thinking of taking orders yourself.
I got stupid. The money was too good.
What is
Half
going on?
whether you're innocent or not. So
You
where
s-
does that put you?
Okay, so she's like looking into their deep thoughts potentially? Subconscious?
I just don't want to draw this out.
Have you decided when you're going to tell the others?
No. I
Gotta tell him
appreciate you
soon.
not saying anything.
Well, I don't.
I'm a big girl. Just tell me.
None of it means a damn thing.
Hey, why are we hearing an ocean? Having like sensory overload? And she just stepped on a twig? Or what is that? A tree? Branch?
It's just an object. Doesn't mean what you think.
Oh, she's having a fallen episode. Oh, yeah, that does look like a gun. Oh, damn. See ya, Kaylee. So that's her perspective when she's maybe
This here is a recipe for
losing it.
unpleasantness. Does she understand that?
She understands. She doesn't comprehend.
I'm glad we've made that distinction.
Her medications are erratic. There's not one that her system can eventually break down. Then
I want a lot of medical jargon. I'll talk to a doctor.
You are talking to a doctor.
Yeah, okay. She might have shot just then. The doctor. Who exactly could fix you? We're deep in space, cornering no and where. You take extra care with her.
That's a good point.
Because we're very much alone out here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Take my hand, take me where I cannot stand. Well, Fireflyers, we got one last one after this. Serenity. Kind of sucks that it ends because it is just starting to pick up too. Like only the past like halfway through. Like at least the whole 22 seasons would have been cool. Who's the brother in the ship? Let's see it.
Somehow she got her hands on your hardware. Now supposing she took up something with hole-piercing bullets.
Let's move this conversation in a not Jane's fault direction. I didn't make her crazy. Hell, I didn't even want her on the ship.
Where's River at now?
In her room, which I'm thinking we bolt from the outside from now on.
Anybody remember her coming at me with a butcher's knife?
Wacky fun.
You want to go, little man?
Only if it's someplace with candlelight.
Sir, I know she's unpredictable, but I don't think she'd harm anyone.
All right, the abduction begins. This is one guy's gonna do it versus a whole crew? Either he is an elite bounty hunter or he's just very confident.
It was when the captain and Wash got took by Niska.
What's this got to do with River? She wasn't even in that fight.
Well, no, she was. There were 3 guys, and I couldn't. And then River comes up. She only looked for a second and took my gun, closed
Dang.
her eyes, killed him.
She shot them?
Dead in an instant with her eyes still closed. And it weren't auto fire or luck. She just
Do.
did the math. Nobody can shoot like that. That's a person.
Sleeper agent. Also, I'm sure Simon don't appreciate you not telling her that.
We got someone on board this ship. Might be a danger to us. Kaylee, I know you have. You were spoken up sooner.
Right now, this guy's got confirmation. The bounty is on board.
Girl knows things. Things she shouldn't. Things she couldn't.
What, are you saying she's a witch?
She's a witch. She has had Congress with the beast.
She's in Congress.
How did your brain even learn human speech?
She's deeply intuitive. Yeah, sometimes.
I don't think she's intuitive, Doctor. I think she's a reader.
What?
Psychic? Is that even remotely possible?
Yes, it
Me.
seems like a thing in this universe.
They've, they definitely altered the way she perceives, but I'm not.
Psychic, though? That sounds like something out of science fiction.
You live in a spaceship, dear.
So?
Whoa, back up a second.
Am I alone thinking along these lines?
No. Well, I don't like the idea of someone hearing what I'm thinking.
No one likes the idea of hearing what you're thinking.
A psychic. Or an assassin.
She's just a kid. And she just wants to be a kid.
I wish it were that simple.
Yeah, and if wishes were horses, we'd all be eating steak.
I don't think she'd ever hurt any of us.
Mal's not convinced. Also, Nara, you want to bring up the fact you're pot of peace or not the right time? Maybe not the right time.
Gotta go check on my assassin.
Oh, please don't be mad. I had to say something.
I'm not mad at you.
Disappointed?
She loves this ship. I think it's more home to her than any place she's been.
What about you?
Going with her, obviously.
I thought the hospital was home. I would be there right now if she hadn't. Yeah, if they had just left her alone.
Isn't there anything about this place you're glad of?
Pick me! Pick me!
Good night.
What does Mal do? Also, what's this dude's approach to get in? Actually, yeah, what area does he come through? Okay, he is boarded. Doesn't seem like he breached any hulls. Came down the stairs. You think he's got a connection to some of our characters? I am gonna go and say no, but look at that gun. You guys got a Ghost and Valen right there. That's a season 2 skin. Damn. Just catching a dude you've never seen before in your spaceship. Like you don't expect to get invaded like that, right? Middle of space. Guy's sick with it too. Haley's quarters. Grab a wrench.
Strains the mind a bit, don't it? You think you're all alone?
Hmm?
Maybe I come down the chimney, Kaylee. Bring presents to the good girls and boys.
Ah, that's good. This dude's a little twisted.
That's a beating heart, isn't it? Pull off any one of 1,000 parts, she'll just die.
The voice?
Slender thread.
Monologue? The leather suit? The one diamond piercing? Jesus Christ.
The captain is right down that hallway. He can hear you.
The captain's locked in his quarters. They all are.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tie you up now. And you know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna give you a present. Get rid of a problem you've got. You throw a monkey wrench into my dealings in any way, your body is forfeit.
Nigga's nuts. Oh my God.
Ain't nothing but a body to me. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Oh man.
Where does River sleep?
That was haunting. Jesus Christ. I wonder if Preacher knows this dude.
Hello?
Considering he's the only guy walking around. Up to him to save the gang. Jeez. Never mind, he's slumped. Home invasion's no joke, man.
Dr. Tam, why don't you sit yourself down?
This guy came prepared.
Where's your sister? This is her room.
Yes.
It's empty. So is it still her room when it's empty? Does the room, the thing, have purpose? Or do we? What's the word?
Maybe he's a sleeper agent.
I'm not gonna help you find her in any case.
I think this is very pretty. I like the weight of it.
I thought the intention was not to kill me.
You're missing the point. The design of the thing. It's functional. The plan is to get the girl. If there's no girl, then the plan, well, is like the room. You refuse to help me. And I go upstairs and spend some time violating the little mechanic I got trussed up in the engine room.
You're out of your mind.
That's between me and my mind.
And Shep is still down for the count.
And which part of your plan dictated the necessity of beating up a shepherd?
That ain't a shepherd.
Oh, was he capping? No way. That would be crazy.
He hates this room.
He was faking the whole time.
See,
But this guy's also nuts, so like,
people you're
grain of salt. I mean,
not some bandit on a murder run, just an
You ever been
innocent.
shot? You ought to be shot. Stabbed. Be a surgeon, you know what kind of pain you're dealing with. They make psychiatrists get psychoanalyzed before they can get certified.
guy seems like he does macro doses frequently before he goes in between his missions. Maybe on his missions. I thought they were gonna do something where like he was experimented on by the same people that River did, tampered with, and then it wouldn't get why he didn't want the bounty, right?
Firefly is a good design. People don't appreciate the substance of things, objects in space. People miss out on what's solid.
He's baiting you, man.
It's not your moment, Doctor.
Yep.
Oh.
Kinda got like a CW Flash. You see what I mean?
You can still walk away from this. I know you're tired.
Damn.
I know you're on this ship, little girl. You show yourself, finish this exchange, or your brother's brains will be flying every which way.
You're wrong, Early.
I'm not wrong, Dumpling. I will shoot your brother dead if you don't.
About River.
Excuse me?
River's not on the ship.
Oh, this is her alter ego?
They didn't want her here, but she couldn't make herself leave, so she melted. They didn't know she could do that.
Killer has entered.
I'm not on the ship.
But she's outside.
I'm in the ship.
Huh? True?
I am the ship.
Okay.
River.
Then who exactly are we talking to?
You're talking to Serenity.
Okay. Let's see where this goes. Also, poor Kaylee, dude.
I need you to do something for me. Gotta be brave.
So she's on the PA. She's either on the PA system or like has tied her brain into the ship somehow. But even then, she can't stop them.
Where'd she go? That's some nonsensical crap. Ain't nobody can do that. You somewhere on this boat, somewhere with a comm playing games.
Oh, she's probably here.
I don't think your intentions are honorable.
Oh, no, I'm a bounty hunter. You folks are all insane.
Well, my sister's a ship. We had a complicated childhood.
Doesn't anybody care that I have a finely crafted gun pointed at this boy's head?
I care.
Then are you gonna come out and stop me from doing what I don't want to?
Like, what does she plan to do with the ship? Like, there's not.
Serenity?
There's a guy on board, and how come you're all of a sudden the ship?
Am I dreaming?
We all are.
What?
Are you ready?
I mean, a good strat would just be to gas the ship and have us all unconscious. Locking them in. Oh no, that's a.
I can take this guy out.
He's faster than you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like Zoe would try and go for it.
Is his face wearing armor?
No touching guns.
Why not?
How do you know what this guy's gonna do?
I'm very close to him. Go now.
I guess this is just a trust exercise, right?
You like to hurt folk.
Part of the job.
That's why you took the job.
Damn, bars.
You're not well.
You'll be wanting to shut up now.
Big golden retriever sitting on the lawn. Never took to you. Smell on you. The neighbor's pet.
You're not in my girl mind. You're on my girl ship.
Oh,
Very interesting. All these buttons.
How the hell she get on my ship?
that's what I'm
Get
saying.
away.
Okay, I'm putting it away.
It clearly likes the ship.
No, he's not.
You're not right, Early. You're not righteous.
Good job. I'm not 100%
Talk too much.
flawed in that way. I sometimes go on.
I'm going with you.
River, what do you?
Dangerous, like you. Can't be controlled. Can't be trusted. Everyone could just go on without me and not have to worry. Be what they wanted to be.
Be with what they want. Be with
Be
who?
the people they wanted. I'll be your bounty, Jubal Early.
Finally, something goes according to.
And there he goes for it.
Simon?
Yeah, he doesn't need a kneecap. He doesn't. You gotta hold it together, River. Come on, you're coming in with that energy. Oh, it's a thigh. I mean, that could have hit an artery. He'll be a better doctor.
That's what it feels like.
Well, now we have Jane and Mal and Zoe. Oh, finally. Let's go. My boy, stay strapped. No! What? He turned over! God damn! Kinda funny. Well, he's kinda in a bad position, right? Because if he's just up in space, right? She can shoot him or move the ship around and...
Made the right move, darling. Best for you to go on with old early.
You think so? Some of us feel differently.
Oh man, you're done, dude. Just floating off into space? Feels bad, dude. No luck. No shot. You're done, dog. He just banned you to the Shadow Realm. Quite literally. Although that does leave room for him to get picked up by somebody. But they emphasized like the whole idea of just being out in space, yada yada, and he still got a timer.
Permission to come aboard?
You know, you ain't quite right.
Popular theory.
This is really not my area of expertise, Doctor. I tend to be putting these into people more than the other thing.
Can I mop your brow? I am at the ready with the fearsome brow mop.
Any chance that Shimon the Corn might survive?
If he had left, I'd say his chance would be about 1 in a very large number.
Damn, he would actually be a pretty good recurrent villain. Scumbag, but yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I gave him a hell of a fight.
Epic, I'm guessing.
There'll be poems and songs. Just you wait.
At least you got some play. I missed every damn thing.
Turns out he's like 14 years old. Well, I'm a force. Let's see you match that.
I can win this.
Oh, well, I'm hearing a lot of talk there, genius. Come on, show me what you got.
Planets?
Here I am.
Yep. And that is a kind of rough episode just to end things on, huh? Good thing there's a movie. And that was my reaction video to episode number 14 for Firefly, guys. This one, we had a focus on River, getting into her psyche a little bit here. And it was kind of nice to see her be the focal point because I feel like she hasn't been all too much recently. So ending off the last episode with her sort of saving the day after sort of scaring the crew a little bit, I thought was pretty nice. And in terms of just I liked how they focus on the concept of them being of the concepts of them being stranded in space, and you know them only having one doctor, and you know kind of putting into our brains earlier on if something were to happen, whether it's like an invasion, someone were to get shot, or you know X, Y, and Z. They are not very close to anybody. They are on the run, so sort of just puts the idea of where the episode goes pretty early on. I thought Early was a pretty compelling villain. I thought the actor who played him did a great job. You can kind of tell off the rip he's not all together there, and I thought he was a pretty good adversary for the crew there. Obviously, pretty haunting, pretty chilling, and it was nice to see River mess with him there towards the end. I actually was thinking, I'm like, are we doing some like some last second spiritual thing with River, or she's like connecting her like wires from Serenity into her brain? But obviously, it's just more her getting into the other ship. Turned out to be the twist there. That was this episode of Firefly 2. It was nice to see how they sort of set up this episode as well, where it was like, I guess the usual brood of the crew was out of commission. Zoe, I guess the second gunslinger, and Mal, obviously, all out of commission as well. There's leaving it sort of leaving us in a pretty dire situation pretty well. I thought this was a pretty decent ending of Firefly there. Chaotic villain there, terrifying, interesting personality, and one that I feel as if they probably would bring on later on. The fact that he's sort of just floating out in space totally leaves it open-ended for him to come back if they wanted to, but we got Serenity to have a focal point here. River leaned into the Mal and Inara plot just a little bit, and I thought this was a pretty decent episode of the show. But guys, what did you think about this one, y'all? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below as we get into the final entry into the series with Serenity, if I'm not mistaken. So that being said, guys, smack the like button if you like, subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, y'all, I will see you all in the next one.